It's Leo Gilling again, back with you at the Rituals Cafe over in the Village Plaza in Kingston. You don't need the help, but me here the help anyway, so it's alright. It's a beautiful cafe, one of the best set of employees. They know the customer service, they know everything. We're here today to celebrate Jamaica's 60th year of independence and also to celebrate emancipation, the Declaration of Emancipation, 1838, and it declared that every person who was enslaved are now free, including this man in front of me. His name is Fidel.
Yes.
Fidel, tell me tell us your name first.
Well, Fidel Thomas.
Fidel Thomas?
Yeah.
Fidel, you come from Semir?
No, I'm actually from Kingston, but I have Cuban.
Yeah, I'm going to stop the show
relatives.
right now. I'm going to stop the show right now. I don't want to interview nobody from Kingston at all. They don't eat mango with drop of ground.
Well, I know. Well, actually, I love mangoes.
Okay. All right, you can talk.
Yes.
All right, so tell us, Fidel, what does emancipation mean to you?
Emancipation in general is just freedom from slavery and oppression. So I think it was a great thing that happened because we know that black people are the greatest civilization. And it went on for far too long, but when it was over, I think it was a great thing. It allowed black people to find themselves and to find their voice and to accomplish great things.
What about you?
Me personally, it was something that growing up with my parents, both my parents, they instilled in me a sense of national pride and race pride as well. You must respect your race, respect the struggles that people before you have had and come up with. I mean, my grandparents lived in the country, so they had a farm. It's something that I grew up loving, visiting them on summers and so on. And it really helped in high school when you understood slavery and how long it went on for and the atrocities that the people endured. It's horrible to think that
It's really
that was a
horrible.
part of history that took so long for people to actually stand up and make a change and do something.
And you know that Americans, the black Americans, had a harder time.
Yes.
Because even after slavery was done, they came up with something called the Black Codes. And then from the Black Codes, they had something called the Jim Crow that made it constitutional for slaves to remain slaves.
Exactly.
Black people to remain slaves, And so we were lucky because 1865, 1860, 38 were times that we actually got out of that. They didn't get out until 100 years later.
That is sad because a lot of people are still enslaved.
Enslaved mentally. And it has this really hard effect on us, soft effect on us because
Right. And it's sad that they try to institute things to keep it going, to keep propagating it.
So are we still mentally enslaved?
Sadly, there are some people who still see themselves as somewhat inferior. I mean, we have a culture now of people bleaching it to lighten their skin.
Oh God, I
I've
forgot
never
about that.
done anything to my skin to change it.
Yes.
Because I'm proud of who I am and I'm proud of my complexion. I'm proud of my family heritage.
Yes.
And I'm proud of my country for being emancipated and being independent. Because we've worked over the years to get to this point now. And we're even pursuing becoming independent from the Queen.
Right.
So we're working to get ourselves fully independent and self-sufficient, which is a wonderful thing.
And the good thing about this, what we endured was colonialism up to 1962.
Right.
So that was a different type of enslavement. It wasn't enslavement because we were a people, but we didn't have the freedom.
Now the freedom
To
do
be our
certain
own
things.
ourselves,
Exactly.
to be our own self. But we were free as a people, right? So this has some kind of effects on who we are. We see a lot of growth, the growth from 1962 until now, 60 years. Do you consider what we have endured over the past 60 years, crime included, education included? Is there growth? Is there
There has
positive
been
growth?
growth, there's positive growth, educationally as well, because I have a daughter who's 16.
Oh,
And then I've seen leaps and bounds in education. We have the ability to go to university. You can further their education. You can do a trade. It depends on what you decide for yourself as a career path. Personal development and so on, and building the country. more advanced we get, more advanced crime gets.
Yes,
sadly.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
we do have a lot of things with white collar crime. We see where they're making the strides to have more IT-based resolutions where they monitor accounts and so on. But I think as a country we've done remarkably well, and I think there are steps for the next 20, 30 years to continue the improvement. And which as a country, it's something that me being a father and then having probably like willing to living this about, I'm hoping to be here for another like 40 years. Taking place and so on. So I mean the path that we're on, it's looking good. There's a nice trajectory where we should achieve a lot of things. And we see that the country itself, the infrastructure is being upgraded and so on. And it's just for us to focus and not, a lot of us want to see things transform right away. That is not how real transformation is. It's a process and we have to just understand and respect the process. So I think that is it. In 60 years, I think we've come a long way and we just need to continue respecting the process and watching to see and then helping where we can.
I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. Oops, I'm missing out. I'm going to put you on the spot. What does the green, gold, and the black mean?
Green is for the land, black is for the hardship, and the gold is the sun. It's a wonderful sunshine that we see every day. It can be hot, but the sunshine is
What does it still mean the same thing that it did to you in 1962? I mean, you probably weren't born in 1962. But
I wasn't born in 1962, but it means the same thing every day. Listen, every day I wake up, I'm grateful to be alive. You get up, you go outside, you look at the sun, you look at the... We have hummingbirds here. I love it. Listen, I have hummingbirds, I have trees that I say hummingbirds like probably every other day. I'm like,
yes,
live in a beautiful island where I can see hummingbirds, you can see butterflies. It's a wonderful
Who
place.
wakes up and see a hummingbird?
You can see a hummingbird every other day.
Yes.
Some people have never seen a hummingbird.
Yeah.
And we can see hummingbirds and sometimes we just ignore it. But when you take stock of where you are and being alive and being healthy, you know, it's a wonderful thing. I mean, we've endured hardship and we're still here and we're still pushing forward. And the good thing is to not lose hope. Once you have life, you have hope. So you wake up, you be grateful, and you just do the best you can every day.
How does crime play into all of this?
Crime is a very scary thing because, trust me, to know that there are certain things that are happening where we have gang violence, robberies, white-collar crime and so on. But I think the government is trying the best it can with the resources that they have. Because criminals have somewhat upgraded in how they do things. And then they have a network of gangs and so on. But I guess we have to just try to be as helpful as possible to the government.
Is everybody fearful of crime now, or it's just concentrated in particular areas only?
Let me tell you, a lot of people don't pay much attention to it unless it happens close to them. But I mean, sometimes you hear that crime happens in Moby, it happens in Spanish Town, happens in Clarendon, and I'm like, oh, that's sad, but it's because it doesn't directly impact people. I mean, you have to be more cognizant of your surroundings and what's happening.
Yes.
I mean, if you're on the road and you hear something, you're like, all right, cool, let me just avoid there for a while. But you have to be careful.
You have to be careful.
Yeah.
So always exhibit the same type of security, protection against anything that's out there. So that you can
You have to have situational awareness. Watch what's going on.
Yes.
If it's something that's not right, pay attention and say, all right, let me just look what's happening or go somewhere and see if you can just be very careful. That's all I have.
Thank you so much, Fidel. It's really nice to talk to you, man.
All right,
I
cool.
appreciate you spending some minutes with me. All
No
right?
problem. Thank you.
That you have a wonderful day.
You too. All right.
Rituals Cafe right here in Village Plaza, and they're doing great things here over in. Let me take you for a tour to finish up Fidel's interview. So here's what we're looking at. To me, it's an upgrade from what we're accustomed to seeing. Look over there, and we have some beautiful customer service. What's your name?
I'm sure.
Hi, Cherie. Nice to meet you. And then inside the restaurant, really great. Look at the top. Very good. All right, this is Leo Gilling on Falabaka Meet 2022 continued, and we have a couple of people here. I'm finishing up. Say hi.
Hi.
You're Valerie's sister, Marjorie.
Yes, I am.
And this is Donna.
No, this is
You know, Donna happens to be the CEO of this operation. All right, thank you. And then we have Valerie. You talk to yourself, Valerie.
Hi, bye.
I thought I did it. Oh, you want to introduce everybody?
Yes, I do.
Here we go.
This is not really a customer. Let her say hi.
She just said, ooh, ooh. Oh, here we go. It's right here.
Zoya.
Hello, I didn't see you.
And that's
And we thought
Sheree.
Sheree. Yes, Sheree.
Hi.
And there's a lady getting her coffee right there. You don't mind? What's your name?
Natalie.
Taste it for me. Tastes good.
Always good.
Always. So you come here all the time.
Listen, I live here.
Oh, that's good. That's great. You have a perennial customer. So can we say hi to these persons sitting here? Hello. How are you? Take off something, man. Make us see you. Okay. How you do?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. I'm Leo Gilling, and we're doing a little interview here. What does independence mean for you?
Independence. Independence means freedom.
For you?
Complete.
So you're free.
Yes, indeed.
And emancipation, same thing.
Same thing.
So you're having fun.
Oh, you mean?
What's your name?
Sandro.
Hi, Sandra. Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Here's a young lady over here. I hope I can bring her on. Hello. No, she's on her phone. So, all right, Leo Gilling at the Rituals Cafe, and you have a wonderful day. All right, take care. It's Jamaica's 60th independence.